Hello YouTube, Chazo here, back with another video, back at it like a bad rabbit. Yo, today we're going to do 100 pull-ups. Guys, enjoy! Yo, to start off the workout, I started with 10 weighted pull-ups. This was to prime my body for the movement. You know, when you transition from weighted to body weight, you feel like your body is way too light. It's as if you're floating in the air like a butterfly. Anyway guys, I didn't feel the need to show my entire warm-up, but make sure before you load any weight onto your body, make sure your lats and your shoulders and arms are sufficiently warmed up. Do not jump right into the weighted pull-ups. For my case, I first warmed up before I started recording, and thereafter I started my working sets with the weighted pull-ups. That's why I did only 10 weighted pull-ups, because the idea was as soon as I hit 10, I immediately switched to body weight pull-ups, and the goal was to hit 100 pull-ups in total. But of course I exceeded that amount, but it doesn't really matter. This was in a bid to get used to the movement, because it has been quite some time since I've done pull-ups, and of course, you know, repetition creates mastery. The more you do a movement, the more your body adapts to the movement, and of course you're creating habits, so you're creating motor patterns, in that every time you go into do a movement, there are certain rituals that are ingrained in your brain, in that you might reach a point you do the things unconsciously, but of course the more you practice a movement, realize what works, you retain it. What doesn't work, you discard. But you can only find out that by doing more repetitions of a certain movement. For this case, the pull-ups. So guys, I know my form might be all over the place, but of course that is the beauty about recording a video. You can sit back later on when you're editing the video, you realize what you aren't doing right, you note it down. So in the next workout, you make it a point to rectify whatever flaws in your form there existed as per the review of the previous workout. Of course, many times we may not be able to figure out what the flaws in our forms are until we are really exhausted. You might be asking yourself why I'm doing so many repetitions. You see, there are so many flaws in form which become more apparent the more you fatigue. The more you fatigue, of course, the more your form breaks down, and of course the flaw which is most highlighted is the flaw that you really need to work on. So what flaws exist in my form? There came a time when I was skipping out on the lower part of the pull-up. I was only doing the lifting myself up part of the pull-up, but then I was skipping out on the lower part of it, and for some reason I was giving that kick towards the top of the pull-up. I feel like that is some bit of momentum. So I think here the issue is I was focusing more on doing more numbers of repetitions as opposed to doing perfect form. Guys, never sacrifice form for anything. Fixating on the number of repetitions you do is more of an ego booster or an ego massager, but it doesn't really help that much. Both the eccentric and the concentric part of the pull-up are very beneficial. Of course, for a beginner, You can skip out on the concentric if you want to get your first pull up. You're trying to get strength in your back to do a single pull up, whereby you can just jump to the bar, then you lower yourself slowly. You get? Of course, it has a benefit to some extent, but as soon as you can do one perfect pull up, make sure it is a perfect pull up, in that your last pull up should be better than your first pull up. Or if you can maintain from the first one to the last one, then that's okay. But never use that argument, never bring up that argument of fatigue. Never compromise on form regardless of your energy levels. And I've noticed Michael wasn't really engaged, so to that effect I'm going to start doing LC pull-ups. But anyway guys, before you decide to attempt any fitness challenge, be it a pull-up challenge or a push-up challenge, first master the form. Form is always king. Prioritize form over frequency. Guys, there's no place for the ego in the gym or anywhere in fitness. If you really want to satisfy your ego at all times, be prepared for what it could cost you in the long run. It might cost you progress, in that you might get injured and you might have to miss out on your workouts. You get? So imagine all the depression that comes with having an injury. You see other people, you're going on YouTube, most of the people are working out, they are having fun, and for you, you're just busy there lying on your bed, and of course the expenses of getting surgery. So guys, form should always be a priority in each and every workout of yours. If you happen to get an injury, let it not be because of form. Know that I'm wishing you to get any sort of injury. So guys, take it to heart. If you ever find yourself, if you ever catch yourself leading with your ego, guys, please take a deep breath and go back to form. If you're competing with your homies, losing is not a big deal, but of course you have to preserve your health. You have to stay injury free. If you ever do something just for your ego, if you know you can't do something and you push yourself really hard, yes, you might be happy when you do that thing, but it might cost you in the long run. Maybe you get injured, you do it, but at what cost? Make sure before you do something, you've already attained that level. Do not skip out on any level. Whereas we talk about progressive overload, we don't mean you have to rush your progress. Take it one step at a time. If you ever skip any stage, trust me, you're going to pay for it. And of course, whereas training is really important, you need to take time off for your body to recover. Recovery is as important as training. In fact, I would make an argument that if you train, I think recovery and diet are more important than the training you do. You get? But anyway, it is better you strike a balance. You get in your training, you get in your recovery bit, you take a nice bath, you can take a day off, you eat very well. You get? That is all part of recovery. Do not neglect any part of training. Rest days are part of training. Whereas you can just come to the gym and you do cardios, a cardio session on your rest days, that is okay. But do not go ham on days you're supposed to be resting. That is your ego telling you. You know, I've had adages to the effect that rest days are for pussies or whatever. You might be wanting to please other people, but at the end of the day, it is you to suffer the consequences of not resting. You get? There's no way you're going to get any form of gains, be it muscle gains, strength gains, if you're not taking days off. You're not giving your body time to recover. It is like having a wound and rubbing sandpaper on that wound. Guys, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Recovery is as important as your training. And also what is important is your diet. Guys, do not compromise on those things. When you're training, prioritize your form. When you nail down the form, you can, of course, like I told you earlier, you can work on your form by doing more repetitions. When you do more repetitions, you're getting the gist of the movement. You're getting used to the movement. You're getting the confidence. You get? So guys, frequency is also important. But what is also important is taking time off. Do not rush your progress. You rush, you crash. Guys, of course, there are so many tutorials and there are so many YouTube channels that are focused on giving you tips on how to perform a pull-up. But guys, until you incorporate a tip in your workout, you never know if it works for you or not. So guys, experiment on your body. If someone gives you a tip, give it a shot. Try it out. If it works for you, retain it. If it doesn't fit your body structure, discard it. You get? Of course, I keep on telling people we are all very different. We all have different body structures. But of course, you can find a YouTuber with a similar body than you do, and you try getting tips from them. Of course, you have to keep on experimenting. Experiment. If you do not experiment, guys, trust me, you're going to miss out on a lot. Keep on researching. Do not be complacent with your form. Keep on researching. Always be a student. Always be willing to try new things. Even if you fail at them, keep on trying. Trust me, you're going to get better with time. All those people you're seeing on YouTube, it is not like they just woke up one day and they were where they were. And this also goes back to not rushing your progress. Take small steps at a time. Trust me, with time, you're going to get better. You get? Do not compare yourselves to those people who've been working out for over 10 years. You can't expect to be as good as they are. You get? So what you need to do is aim to be better than you were the previous day. What do I mean by this? For example, if you did 10 pull-ups yesterday, make it a point to do 11 today. You get? There are so many ways of progressively overloading. You can increase the number of repetitions you're doing per set, or you can increase the number of sets you're doing. You can add weight to your body. So guys, you have to get better in whichever way. Or the best way you can do it is you can incorporate all these forms of progressively overloading. Guys, trust me, this is how you reap the benefits from your training. Do not be discouraged by any plateau you may have gotten. Trust me, if you tweak if you better your form, trust me, you're going to break past the plateau. Trust me. You know, there is so much power in compounding. You might incorporate small things in your training, but over time, trust me, the effect is going to be huge. The results are going to be huge. Never underestimate the power of compounding, guys. If you find that your grip is your weak point, you train on your grip, or better still, you can get gloves that are going to help you. You get, many times I fail to complete my workouts, not because my workouts are more challenging, because I get calluses in my palms, making it very difficult to complete my workout. So if I know that is my weakness, I put on gloves so that I get in the frequency. Of course, that would be a reminder that I need to train my grip. I make it a point when I feel like I can't do any more pull-ups, I just hang off the pull-up bar. Over time, if I do this each and every day or each and every workout, trust me, my grip is going to become way stronger. You get, you callus your palms. You get, when you reach a point of failure and you go past it, this is what brings on lasting change. If you've watched to this point, guys, please don't forget to leave a comment down in the comment section. Please like the video, share the video out widely, share it on all your social media so that so many people can get to know about my YouTube channel, so that we can grow together. The goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers this year. Guys, if you can join me, if we can join hands so that we can attain a family of 1,000, I would be very grateful and I would be more motivated to churn out content. I'm not holding myself out to be an expert at working out, but the little knowledge I have, I try as much as possible to share the video out there. So guys, please, any sort of support I would appreciate. I know the content may not be as good as I would want it to be, but I hope that with time the content will get better. It is all about repetition. I'm just learning how to do these things, and of course if I get better equipment, I know the sound is a little bit off. Thank you guys for being patient with me. I'll get a better video recording gadget. I'm planning to get I'm planning to get a tripod stand and ring light so that I'm able to record workouts even at night. So guys, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the video and have a blessed weekend, guys. And before I forget, if you have any ideas as to the sort of video you want me to make in the future, guys, please feel free to put it down in the comment section. I will read each and every comment. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop your question in the comment section. I'm going to reply to each and every comment I receive on this video. I do not have so many subscribers, so I think I can handle to reply to each and every comment that I receive in the comment section, guys. Thank you for all the support, guys. I cannot thank you enough. I know I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but guys, you mean so much to me. I didn't even expect that I would get over 200 subscribers. Yo, this is very unreal. Honestly, we are now a family of over 200 subscribers. Yo guys, thank you for all the support you've rendered towards the growth of my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much. I think I'm going to make it a point to make a video and shout out each and every subscriber of mine who is very active. Guys, if you watch the video, please show me by either liking, commenting, whatever constructive criticism you have, please drop it in the comment section, guys. May God bless you. I don't know how I can ever repay you all, guys. So guys, thank you for the support, and may God bless you in each and every endeavor that you embark on. Have a blessed weekend. See you next time, and I hope we shall get to know each other better over time, and I hope I can motivate some of you to get in shape, or those who are already in shape to get in a better shape.